Hello everyone, Miss Janice here. Today we are going to be reading Alice in Wonderland, another classic. All right, this is the map of the Wonderland that Alice is going to go to. Let's take a look at what happens in the story. Alice in Wonderland, down the rabbit hole. Alice, this little girl with blonde hair in a dress, was sitting by the river having a so ordinary afternoon like every other afternoon when a white rabbit ran by. Why would there be a rabbit? But it's not just any old rabbit, but one with pink eyes, a red jacket, and a big pocket watch. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. He was looking at his watch. He said, I shall be late, he groaned. Then he disappeared down the rabbit hole. Alice did what any curious boy or girl would do. She followed him right down into the hole. If it was you, would you follow him down the rabbit hole? Down, down, down she fell. Alice fell for such a long time that she thought she might fall all the way through the earth. Finally, thump, thump, she landed softly on a pile of leaves and sticks. Didn't hurt at all. Then there was the white rabbit running down the hallway yelling, oh my ears and whiskers, how late is it getting? I need to hurry up. The white rabbit turned a corner and simply disappeared. Alice found herself alone in a long hallway with lots of doors, different doors. You see, door here, another door over there. On the table was a golden key, a key that worked on one special door. And it was so tiny as well. The door opened into the most beautiful garden Alice had ever seen, with bright flowers and pretty fountains. Alice longed to visit the garden, but you see, the door was so small. She was so big. She was way too big to get through that tiny door. Perhaps there's a key to a bigger door that will take me to the garden, Alice thought. But she kept looking and she could not find it. Instead of another key, she found a bottle that says, drink me. Are you going to drink a bottle of something which you never know? Would it be magic potion? Would it be poison? She thought for a minute and then she did exactly that. Drink, 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 glug, glug, glug. What a curious feeling, Alice cried, as she got smaller and smaller. I can fit through the door now, she said. Uh-oh, now Alice was so long she couldn't reach the golden key anymore. But then because she had left it on the table, she couldn't get it. Under the table, Alice found a box with a little cake that said, eat me. She thought for a minute and then she did exactly that. Suddenly, Alice began to grow taller and taller and taller and taller. More and more curious, cried Alice. Now, there's no way I can fit through that tiny door because she's so tall now, Alice cried. Buckets of tears fell down her cheeks, making a big puddle on the floor as she was crying. Zoom! The white rabbit ran by. The very big Alice scared him. Then he dropped his fan and gloves and disappeared again. Alice grabbed the fan, which made her tiny again. So tiny she fell into her river of tears. That's not a river, that's her tears. She swam and swam and soon met up with Mouse, Duck, Eaglet, Dodo, and a lot of other interesting animals. Everyone swam to shore to dry off by having a race. Round and round they went until finally they were quite dry. Alice, Well, by now I was beginning to miss her home. She really wanted to go home, she said. I wish I have my Dinah here. She's my cat and she's great. She's great at catching mice. And you should see her chase the birds. Wow, that's scary, thoughts, and all the animals running off, chasing all the birds. These are the birds. They don't want to be chased. What's the sound? Footsteps. It was the white rabbit again. Run home this minute and get my gloves and fan, he told Alice. So Alice ran and found the house, the gloves and the fan inside, and a special bottle too. I know something interesting is bound to happen, she said as she drank from it. Then she shook. Yikes, I'm growing, Alice's head pushed against the ceiling. Her foot went up the chimney, and an arm stuck out of a window. Frightened by what had happened to Alice, the white rabbit and his animal friends sent Bill the lizard down the chimney to see what was going on. And Alice gave him a little kick. There goes Bill, Alice heard the animal say. Catching him. Will Alice be able to get out? Or will she get stuck here on the top of the house forever? The white rabbit, Dodo, Mouse, and all the animals surrounded the house, throwing pebbles at giant Alice. Every stone turned into a small magical cake when it hit her. I bet I know what will happen if I eat one, Alice said to herself. Sure enough, she ate one piece of little cake, swallowing it. She soon became small enough to race out the door and escape. Alice needed something special to eat to get back to her regular girl size, because now she's so small. And then she needed to find her way back home. She saw a giant mushroom with a blue caterpillar sitting right on top. He said, eat the mushroom. One side of it will make you smaller and the other bigger. One bite, Alice's chin almost hit her feet. A bite from the other side, nom, 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 nom. And her neck grew so long. Her head was soon lost in the clouds. A few more bites and she finally got to the right size. Finally back to her original size. How weird. How puzzling all these changes are, Alice said to herself. But now I'm my right size. I wonder how I can get back to the riverbank and to my cats and back to my home. All Alice could do was walk on, knowing only that whatever happened next, it certainly was bound to be not ordinary at all. The end. You see, that's the Dodo shade tree. Watch repair shop. That's the rabbit hole where Alice and the white rabbit went down. Build the lizards, mouse house, the white rabbit's house. Blue caterpillar and the mushroom. The river, oh tears. Not really a river, that's just Alice's tears, right? And here to the tea party. What kind of tea party would that be?